What's up guys, Nax Tech here, and in this video I'm going to be checking out Grand Theft Auto Vice City on my Nexus 10 tablet. You can go ahead and get the game from the Google Play Store or from my link in the description below. It's $3.14 or $3.60 in the UK, which will be $4 or $5 in the US. So yeah, let's get into it. Here we go. So with Android games, like I said on my Nexus 4 video with the Vice City, they give you the options to change the graphical settings. So let's have a look. And there you go. And if I restore defaults, yeah, that's what the game thinks my tablet can handle. 70% draw distance, 30% resolution, the visual effects on high, dynamic shadows on off, and these two things on. I'm just going to turn the frame limiter off just to see how high the frames can get. We'll start a new game. Now, 30% is a disappointing resolution. I'm pretty sure it can go higher than that, and I will test that out for you guys after I test out what it thinks my tablet can do. I just think they underestimate the GPU in this thing. I think it can handle it easily. But let's have a look. So you can see here the resolution's not great. Everything looks a little bit pixelated. Not many effects going on. So yeah, here we go. And as you'd expect, with pretty much no effects running, the frame rate is locked in very highly here. It looks very smooth. But that's not all that interesting because we're not running it at a very high resolution or with the settings. So it's kind of disappointing, right? So let me just drive around a bit. You can see here as the camera pans around, epically smooth there, as you would expect when running it with no settings whatsoever. Why can't I accelerate? There we go. So yes, guys, so much so that I'm not even going to bother showing you much of that gameplay. What I'm going to do now is turn it all the way up to maximum and see what the hell happens. So we'll turn the frame limiter on, we'll turn dynamic shadows on, we'll change visual effects to high to max. We'll whack up the screen resolution to 100%, so now it's using the 100% resolution, and the draw distance will also smash up to 100. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and quit quickly because I'm not sure if those settings take effect. I know this stuff like draw distance and resolution takes effect on the fly, but I'm not sure if the dynamic shadows and all that stuff does. So quickly restart and check them out, and hopefully the settings have stuck. Should not debrief. Hopefully the settings are stuck and we should have it on maximum. And we're on maximum now. So yeah, let's see what happens. We'll resume. So this is the maximum it can go with maximum resolution, max everything. Yeah, we love max. And it looks noticeably a lot better, a lot sharper, a lot more details. In terms of performance, yes, it's not as smooth, but it's nowhere near as bad as I expected it. I mean, let's remember, it's running at a crazy resolution now. It's running at full. Everything's on full. And it's performing, I think, very, very well. Let me just drive around here. I thought it was actually going to be a lot slower than this. I mean, yes, obviously it's not as smooth as when I originally showed you, but then nothing was running. You can see as the camera pans round and as the buildings go past, you'll see they kind of judder past a little bit. So the frame rate has definitely taken a hit. But what I've noticed so far is there's no major frame drops. It never drops like below maybe 10 or something. It doesn't suddenly get to 1 or 2 frames ever. And like I said, everything is maxed out, and I've just gone and planked the car there, so that's brilliant. We'll steal this one because it looks quick. So, I mean, this goes to show you that there's no way the game needs to run at 30% the resolution, which is what it originally said. There's just no way it does. I'm sorry, I don't agree with you. Don't agree with you, Rockstar. You can see this is on maximum settings. I know I keep saying that, but the performance on maximum settings is okay. It's not brilliant, it's not fantastic. Well, I suppose it is when you consider the resolution. You can see the draw distance working out there. So yeah, guys, definitely doesn't need to be on 30. So what I'm going to do now is I'm not going to run it on maximum. You've seen how it's run on maximum now. You've seen how it runs pretty much on low. I'm going to customize it. So I'm going to leave visual effects and dynamic shadows, all that on maximum. I'm going to take the draw distance down to probably, what, 70%? Or 76%, fine, whatever. The screen resolution now I'm going to take down also probably to, we'll take it down to 75%, which is still pretty damn high because we know this resolution on the tablet is epically high. And like I said, those two do change, so we will see immediate difference. And yeah, guys, it is a little less sharp, but what I've noticed straight away before I crashed is look how smooth it is now. Very, very smooth. You can see as there's no more of that little judder as the plants and stuff are going past. That car just appeared out of nowhere, but very, very good performance now. So the original settings of it being on, oh my god, why can't I drive? The original settings of it being on like 30% resolution and everything off was just crap. It's just not true. You can see, oh god, no. No! Alright, just about made it out of there. You can see here, it's very smooth here, guys. I'm actually quite impressed with the performance here. They've clearly done some optimization for the game. I don't know why it was on 30, but you see as the camera panned around there, very smooth, guys. So I suggest if you've got this game and you've got a Nexus 10, you run it at pretty much the settings I've said. I mean, let's just whack up the draw distance, just for, you know, just for joke's sake. Whack that up to 100. Screen resolution we'll leave at 75, and we'll see if there's any performance drops. And there isn't, guys. It's still very smooth. You can see here as I go around, no frame drops. I'm sure it is lower on the frames than when you had it on 30%. I'm not an idiot, but it looked crap, and it can easily handle higher. So yeah, good performance. I'm going to give the Nexus 10 on this game. Much better than Modern Combat 4 performed. Yeah, guys, that's the Vice City on the Nexus 10.